Uh, Hi. I'm about to wash my face. Kitty, Kitty, good morning. Hi, it's good to see your face. Kitty. No, I think you're hard luck. You obviously don't know. Prove you, prove you listen to conspiracy theories and don't really live your life to figure out what it is and what it ain't. I don't have a time yet. I'll let y'all know when it gets closer in Dallas when the Q&A is and all the stuff. It's in Dallas. It's free general admission. I believe you still need to get a ticket though to get in. I don't know. I need to make sure people who are coming with me have. It's free to get in though, so they shouldn't be giving you any trouble to get in. It was so raining yesterday at the rodeo. Hey, Nino. Nelson's in the living room. The cat's here. Kitty, come sit with me. They want to see. Come here, kitty. Come here. There's the cat. Yay. Um, I don't know. I mean, anyone can be a fan of you. I mean, I don't know. Definitely wouldn't date someone who's not supportive. This stuff is like, why is it like changing like that? Something's weird going on with this mask. Well, whatever word y'all want to use. People who support me. people who I don't know. I washed my hair, guys. I washed my hair. Ooh. And put some of this on, this nourishing hair serum. Put some of this on. Some guys spend zero a year on skincare and don't take care of themselves. Can't imagine that. And like the I was having this conversation yesterday with my friends. The amount of guys that think that it's like they don't do certain things just because they think it's like gay or whatever is weird. Like take care of yourself, wash your face, do the things you need to do for yourself. Hey Dre. Hi, hi, hi. Is it crawfish today? I had free crawfish at the rodeo yesterday. I would think that's weird. And I would say something. I would be like, I'm the bitch. I would end up saying that to him at a certain point. Like, I'm the bitch. Okay. But then there's special cases. Like if he's like a designer, like if he's like a like does stuff with fashion and really into like fashion and like he happens to just like have a really big fashion show, it's a really big night, that there are special exceptions. But if it's just like this ongoing thing where he's just doing more than me, it's just like at that point our roles are messed up here. Not to say if that's what you like. I don't like that. I'm a very girl. Like I'm a big time girl. Girl. So if that's what you're into, no offense. And it's a shame that we have to say that. Let's tag. But we have to in these times. But it doesn't mean that I'm hating on people that's like that. It's just I like things I do a certain way, so I need a counterpart for that, not someone who's the exact same. LOL. Funny thing happened, guys. Funny thing. So this guy, and I said this story before online, but this guy who I went to elementary school with, he would bully me in elementary school in like 3rd grade. It was bad. Like I'd be crying, my mom would be sending notes, like it was a whole thing. He like always comments like heart emojis and stuff and like slides up on like everything that I post, right? Freaking I said it a few weeks ago. The next time he does that, I'm gonna say, I guess all that bullying in grade school was really you having a crush. So I did, guys. He slid up yesterday on a picture, and I said that shit to him. I was like, I guess all that bullying was really you having a crush. LOL. And he was like, on me, you still remember that? I have a very, very good memory. If it's pertaining to me, I remember. Trust and believe. If I don't remember, it was never important and it was never worth thinking about. Okay? Hey, what are you doing? Did stuff fall? Like, what is he doing? Got bullied in Oklahoma. Sorry, guys. I have to really concentrate. Trying to do this braid. Okay, I'm about to get into these comments and see who is being a trolling piece of shit here in a second. Don't worry, trolls. You're finna get got. Don't worry. Be happy. Without a thing. Don't worry. Be happy. Jeez. Well, everyone should be doing something, unless you just the few people on this earth who are blessed with just automatic good skin. They just don't ever have skin issues. You should be doing something because your skin, like, it gets dirty. Should be doing something. What? I need to delete the trolling people. Y'all go look at my shorts from the rodeo yesterday too. I posted shorts from the rodeo. No, they're just fucking annoying. I'm telling you this. When you are automatically a hard worker and you've been blessed with the gift to work hard, trolls don't do anything but like make you think like you're just this dumb, stupid idiot bitch because you don't know nothing. You don't know half the hard work that I'm doing. So you coming to my live saying dumb, off the wall, stupid shit is just fucking annoying. No, no. Let's see. Well, it doesn't look like there's anyone on here. James, you're kind of going all over the place. Let me just remove you. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Put this on. Nobody, Buckeye, you're dumb. You come to my chat not really understanding what's going on. If you do, you just didn't really comprehend it. So you gotta go. Bye. Bye. Leave King. I left you. I exited you. Mhm. This stuff smells so good. I'm gonna put some more on, even though I have some on. This stuff smells so good. Pecan butter crunch. It's all I can smell when I put it on. It smells so good. It smells so lovely. Thank you for okay, 100, 300. Okay, thanks. The O Fisher. Thanks. Shout out to the O Fisher. Y'all happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Stream the music, join the cozy gang, follow everywhere, follow all the things. You know, Red V, I can see the same shot that you see. Okay, the same exact shot you see, I see. This is not 1994, where there's just a camera and then that person sees the shot and then you see that other person's shot. No, I can see the same thing you see. Come up with a new joke. My smell is this. This is what I smell like honey milk. This is what I this is what I like to smell like. Hi, user. Thank you. Love you too. No, the good question is, are y'all following on Instagram? That's the good question. Rodeo. Go follow. Y'all go follow everywhere. Go stream the music. Working on a joint right now that I really like. That's new, that's fun, that's fresh. So go stream the music. Go stream, go stream, go stream up and down the stream. Oh, thank you for the follows. There is no fit check. Thank you for the $5 make it girl holla, but there is no fit check. I literally just got out of the shower. I just did my hair. It's just a regular shirt and some sweatpants that I was wearing yesterday. Y'all, let me say this testimony because like it's a lot I got going on right now. Like for real. God works in mysterious and amazing ways. Thank you, Rudy. God works in a mysterious and crazy ways, right? And if you just trust in him, it'll all work out the way it's supposed to. But this is the but with when I say if you just trust in him, it'll all work out the way it's supposed to. You gotta be able to meet him halfway. You gotta be able to meet God halfway. Because I think a lot of times people think God is a genie. And I know I've known this at a young age. I don't know what it was, but I just been touched by God. Just it ain't never I never needed a something to happen for me to realize this. It just when I was young, I just started to understand. You got to be able to meet God halfway. He's not a genie. You can't say, "Hey, I want a new car," and then God's just going to put a new car in your driveway. That's not how it works, and that's not how it will ever work. You got to be able to meet him halfway. Hey, I want a new car. Well, what do you need to get a new car? Let's start there. You need money, right? You need money to get a new car. I mean, we could say credit too, but you need the money. I mean, if you don't have the money, the credit's not going to get you there, right? The credit's not going to pay the bill every month. You need money. So, right now, you're not making enough money to get the car that you want to get. So, how do you go from not making enough money to get the car that you want to get to getting the car you want to get other jobs, get other gigs. So you then start asking God to keep your eyes open for opportunities, keep your eyes open for different jobs and for different windows to where you can make extra cash. Maybe a new job completely, maybe just a part-time something, just anything that you can do, right? But you got to meet God halfway. He will lead you there, but you have got to meet him halfway. You cannot expect him to plop stuff in your lap. You can't, you can't, you can't. Hey, man, it's okay. It's okay, but yes. Well, I honestly, Greenlee, and this is my thing with you. I feel like you're not trying hard enough. You're looking at a queen job getter. You're looking at like when you need a job, go get a job. First of all, when we get about week 2, 2 weeks in applying for a job online and you're not hearing nothing back, you need to start going up to those places and handing managers your resume and going up to whatever place. Go just find a shopping center. Print out several resumes, look nice and presentable. You don't have to be in a suit like you finna go to Wall Street, but look nice and presentable. Some jeans, a nice dress shirt. Don't do too much. Make sure your hair is chrome. Make sure you smell nice. Okay, don't do too much. Walk down the shopping center, ask to speak to a manager, have a thing of resumes, hand out your resumes. Come up off the internet. Come up off of it because a lot of the times, I don't take you serious, Jimmy. You don't even have a profile picture. A lot of the times at these jobs that are accepting applications online, there's an automated system to where sometimes the manager doesn't even see an applicant until the system scans your resume, scans the information that you put on, and they're like, oh, not a good job fit. Throw that out. Like sometimes people aren't even seeing your resumes, you know? And then sometimes too, um, different jobs will have certain criterias in the, like in their thing already, and maybe you don't have the criterias done right in your resume, and it'll just automatically throw it away. So go start going to places. Start going to places. Show managers your face, and then doing that also shows managers that you're serious about getting a job. And if you're just coming up here just to show your face to give them their resume, you'll come to work. You know, it's like you gotta really think. If you want a job, go get a job. Sitting on the internet ain't gonna do it sometimes all day. It's not. But like I'm saying, God's not a genie. You gotta meet him halfway, guys. You gotta meet him halfway. But that's what I'm saying with my testimony that I'm on right now. It's a lot of different things that's going on with me, a lot of different changes. There's a lot of different stuff. Um, and really you just gotta keep God first. And he'll meet you halfway. Exactly. If you want anything, and that's the thing that I think a lot of people don't, because they don't have no faith in themselves. If you want something bad enough, anybody, if you want something bad enough, you gonna go get it. You gonna go get it. If you don't go get it, you didn't want it bad enough. And sometimes, congratulations on your sober. Sometimes people will claim they want something, but they really don't want something. They're just thinking they want something because everyone else around them is doing it, or they're seeing people on social media do it, or they're this, that, and the fourth. That don't mean that you really want it, though. No, and that's for real. That's something too that I feel like was one of the last things that my dad taught me. Um, People can be there for you. He taught me a lot of different things by not directly teaching me. But people can be there for you and have your back and pay your bills and come to your honor to defend you when things go on. People can be that. But at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, besides God, you are all you got. And it can be whatever thing. When you're an adult, when you get out of being a child and you become an adult and you're going through the life as an adult, not only people view you that way, you're legally on paper an adult. You are all you got at the end of the day. You know, ain't nobody else name on your taxes but you. So that's true. That's something I was chatting with my mom about. And that's not saying like you can't, people are not your husband or your mom or your dad or your uncles or your brothers and sisters do not have your back. People can have your back 110%. That's what I'm saying. But anything can happen to somebody and you're left to figure things out. So it's important that you have your back. It's important you learn how to have your own back. And a part of having your own back, guys, this is what I want to say. Y'all listen to this. Y'all listen to nothing else. A part of having your own back is to make sure that you are honest with yourself. If you're not honest with anyone else on this world and you're a pathological liar, at least be honest with you. Don't be a pathological liar, but I'm saying if be honest with you. I feel like y'all are taking this conversation ways. It just wasn't. It was just here for me. Y'all are making it like y'all are putting little tree branches on my combo. Who had the best comeback? I don't know. I don't know who you are, but I've been baptized since I've been young. You ain't listen to my story. You just asking questions. I think if you found your true love, your true partner, you do, famous will. I think a lot of times some people aren't with the person that they truly love and that's their true partner. I believe in that when it really like you did not settle or things were just put to where you found your true partner. And everyone has one. Not saying you should be a whole person, you meet another person that's whole and then y'all come together. But everyone has a soul partner, you know? And I think if you found that person, not a lot of people find it, and if they have, they aren't with it. They aren't with them. Thank you, Jamin. Thank you for posting the song. Let me take a second break for this universe. Every single person, not only you, but this verse. I can take a second, tell them how much it hurts. This is my advice on relationships. And a lot of people don't be wanting to take me serious and people think whatever they want to think because I have not really been in like a really, really serious, deep relationship. But they don't know I was in two and a half serious one, 18 to 21. Guys, they were living with me and everything. The guys I was with, they were living with me and everything, playing house and everything. And through that, I made a promise to myself when I ended my last like living with me boyfriend relationship when I was 20. I'm 26 now. But when I ended that, the last one, because it was two that were serious that I was in a relationship with, and then it was one that was going serious, but it didn't last very long, right? I made a promise to myself that until I know 110% this person is someone that I know we have similar values, I can see their work ethic, I can see building something with this person, I'm not about to be living with you, right? I'm not about to be living with you. I'm not about to be playing house with anyone until I feel like I've met someone or we're on a track that I feel like it makes sense. Not doing that house stuff no more. I made a promise to myself. Um because when you live with someone, that's when you really start to see someone's ass and you really start to see people. When you start living with someone, you really start to see people and things before you start living with people, like what's their work ethic like? How do they take care of themselves? How does their home look when you just walk in their home? Or how does their room look when you just walk in? Is it dirty? Is it clean? Is it this? Is it that? How do they get down? How is important. Those are things you need to keep in mind before you get into the next step, which in my mind is living together. But my whole thing with relationship is just be honest with yourself. Just be honest. Them feelings that you feel from the beginning, like you may just really be lustful about them and oh my God, but like if just be honest, just have a hard conversations, just be honest. Because if you plan to really be with someone and you want to see this person, be with this person forever and ever and ever and ever, and you're like, oh my God, we're married, this is my person, this, that, and forth, there's gonna be so many hard conversations. There's going to be times that you don't want to talk to that person. There's going to be times you want to be in separate rooms. There's going to be all these times with different things. So just have the tough conversations. Just do it. Be chill. Have fun. Don't do too much. Make it overbearing. Like I said, if you are planning and you see something with this person, y'all have time. You don't have to rush. You don't have to rush into anything. You know. So, that's what I say. I don't believe that at all. I don't believe that at all. I'm not I need to be living with you before I marry you. Because that's how you really see somebody. You're welcome, Gene, to not live with somebody before you marry them and then you get married to them and you see how a complete nightmare a person is. Because how you really get to know somebody is living with them. 110%. I'm not legally bounding my life with you unless I live with you. Period. There's no if, ands, or buts on that for me at all. Like at all. I don't think y'all understand. Like once you live with someone, is really when someone's walls come down. Like really. They like someone's home is their like their ultimate safe haven, their ultimate let my hair down vibe, right? You gotta be living. In my opinion, people be doing things when we need to be living together. We do. I need to know that you wash your ass correctly. Because you can wash your ass correctly when we go on a date, but I'm just talking about on a random Tuesday. I need to know these things. I do. It's important. What she say? Thanks for the $5. Make it go holla. I mean, and I can see saying I want to be engaged before we move in together. I can see that little arrangement. Um, but I will not legally bind myself to someone, and if I ain't live with you, as I ain't finna like on paper me and you in this business agreement, you not paying my taxes, your taxes, they calling me, you doing shady shit, they calling me, and I don't even know how you wash your ass. Oh no, 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 not for me, not for me, not for me. Thanks for the 100 mega. Hello. I mean, there's no duration. There's no duration. I just don't think, uh, there's no like, oh, we need to be living for 2 years. We need to be living for 6 months. There's no like time, just enough. When you know who a person is. When you don't even have to question how a person would move and how a person would do things. And it's important too, like when you're starting a life, so there's just little things around the house, like anyone who has their own place, knows there's little things around the house that you do a certain way. Or on Sundays, I could do the cleaning. On Sundays, I change the cat litter. I clean the fridge like this. I don't like to deal with the dishes. I don't like, there's little things. And if you're going to be merging, imagine you legally buying your name to someone on paper. If you don't like the way this person really is behind closed doors every single 24/7, you got to go through legal action to get out of this. Imagine you do this and y'all don't even like take care of a home the same way. Y'all don't even agree about the way motherfuckers do the dishes. I'm telling you, just you gotta see how they live. What? Anyway, my relationship advice, like I was saying, take your time, get to know that person. You have time. I know when you're in love, it's just like, you have time. I was chatting with this dude. I can talk about it because it doesn't matter. I was chatting with this dude. Um, really, it was before everything happened with my dad a couple weeks ago. Um, but you know, it was going good. It was going good, And for starters, I kind of like was like, I might have to cut this off just because I felt like he was about a year older than me, but I felt like I was ahead of him, like career wise, life wise, hustling wise, being able to get things done for myself wise. I just felt like I was ahead of him, and by several years, even though he was a year older than me. Um, and I just felt like when we were in conversation, I felt like I was way older than him. Like I felt like I had more life experience than he did. Very nice guy, very sweet guy. I felt like it was gonna end up I was gonna end up stepping over him. Like you're and I'm not even trying to belittle him, but it just like it just we just were not on the same life track of the race we were running. And like kind of after we stopped chatting, like he was like making posts like like on like message posts like talking about like if he doesn't find his wife by the end of the year, he's moving here and he's ready to get married. And I'm just like, what the fuck are you in a rush for? Hey, you need to get your hustle hat on a little bit more. If you're trying to be married to somebody, you need to get your hustle on a little bit more. You not, I mean, maybe that's just me. Not everybody likes that. But me personally, something I like is I like when I know whoever I'm chatting with, whatever, I like them to have the gift of aura, the gift of being able to walk in a room and work the whole room. There's issues. I like really big troubleshooters. If there's a will, there's a way. You need to be able to be a really big troubleshooter when it comes to figuring different situations out. Because there's always going to be a situation in life. There's always going to be something where plan A doesn't work. There's always going to be a thing. I need that person to know how to instantly troubleshoot, not just be dinged out because the first thing didn't work. And so I'm just like, you trying to get married, bro, and talk about if you don't find your wife by the end of this year. I'm just like, and you still can't may not find her. You could be dating someone for a year and start seeing how they not it. Crazy. It's crazy. It really is. And it's really because there's been different situations just throughout, my childhood and just different stuff that just kind of had me just having to be more aware of my surroundings and like make me just grow up a little bit faster. Um, Nothing that's like too traumatizing, but it's just been different little situations that's had me grow up faster, which has really been paying off in my adulthood. Um, but I mean, LOL. Well, it wasn't a bad childhood. It wasn't bad. It just, not everyone just has parents that just shield them from everything and just like they just act dinged out, because some kids don't know what's going on. Their parents just handle everything, cross T's and I's, and every little thing just is just, and they don't end up having a mind of their own when they get older, you know? And it could be something simple. It could be something a teacher a student had a thing with a teacher, and the parent just goes up to the school and instantly goes off in the teacher but doesn't realize that their child was being disrespectful to the teacher. That's why there was a thing. Like there's little things like that. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about like bills. I'm not talking about like serious stuff. I'm talking about like stuff like just life things. Like it's like my parents like were always and have always been there for me to communicate with and to figure things out. But like they're not gonna sit up here and go out and act a fool and embarrass me and not really get the information with things. Like there's a way to do anything. And that grows you up. Stuff like that grows you up. Like when you just aren't just doing life is not just happening any kind of way for you, you know. And that never happened. I never had like a situation with the teacher that I was talking about. But good morning. No, I'm not a school teacher. Um, and honestly, no, he's not tripping. He's not tripping. Because that is true. I mean, and being married to me, it is something you're doing before God and honor before God. But on paper, when we talking about out, just going out in the world and business, you're making a business agreement with somebody. So you gotta make sure it's right. People be so ready to do that. And I'm just like, calm down. Good morning. No, I don't. I don't think you know what a school teacher sounds like, Rio. Well, that Gene, and because they don't really know themselves. You know, they don't even know. God can be the center of the relationship, but you not knowing you don't even know what you like to ask God for. I think that's the thing too. People need to take time to get to know what you like. Like, people that just be trying to rush in and out relations, I think be having freaking issues. Because it's like, why you just can't stay your ass single and figure it out alone? No, I would not be okay with being the breadwinner at all. I mean, would I be okay if I made more money and they're in their career that they love, that they're passionate about, that makes money, that is able to pay the bills? Yes. Am I okay saying I'm in a household with a motherfucker that don't work and we got this arrangement where hell no. Straight like that. No, not at all. That's why I would just have a child. Like at that point, I need to just go ahead and get a donor and just have a child on my own if I just want just to no. 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 Yeah, it's my natural hair. I mean, it's a difference too. And I feel like social media and just like how we're able to see in people's lives so hard, I feel like kind of has it skewed of what a lot of women's expectations are, just because there will be women that come out and have these false narratives that they can't even keep up with their own pockets. No one is sitting up here looking for someone that is a trillionaire. I mean, he can be that works too, but a trillionaire who just is like money is able to just do whatever, like Jeff Bezos. That's not what it is. Let's say I did the Marvel movie. I get 20 grand for it. This is just examples, right? Let me 20 million. I get 20 million for the Marvel movie, right? But the guy that I'm dating, he's a doctor. He only makes a million a year. I'm not about to be like, oh, no. He has a career that's good, that he can pay his way with. He makes good money. He's doing what he loves to do. That's fine. It's a thing where I'm not about to be hustling to make better lives for me, make a better decision for me, make better things for me, while they just sitting up in the house, not trying to figure it out, or sitting up in the house and then working their little part-time job or working their thing with no plan to get to the next step to be able to really hustle and take care of themselves. That's what I'm saying. That's the vibe. You get what I'm saying? It's not just like a dollar amount or anything like that. It's about the person's mindset. About the person's mindset. Because that can take them farther than anything else. Hi, mommy. My mommy's on here. Say hi to my mommy. You're up early. That's what I'm saying. It's not about a dollar amount. If I'm making 20 million from this and they're making a million a year from what they're doing, that is a good career. That's fine. I'm making more money, yes, but they're still making a living for themselves. That's very well. It's not like that. Oh yeah. I posted some shorts, mama. I mean, if that's his career, I don't know. I've always been weird about that. Like, I've never run into that where I'm with someone who's like a really big workaholic, and that's like you need to calm down and hang out with family. I've never been with someone like that. Um, but I don't know. I'm pretty big of a workaholic and like not wanting to leave an opportunity on the table. And my understanding for working is a lot higher than maybe anyone else's. Kitty, Grandma's here. Mm. Mm. I love you. He's so cute. So kitty. He smells like the wax warmer that I have. Well, I wasn't really just saying anything about the doctor's. I was just making an example to where when someone asked if I was okay with being a breadwinner in the family, that's what I meant. Like if I make more money, that's one thing. But I'm not okay with being the breadwinner in no family. No. You need to be making your own bread and we put it in a pot and pay the bills and then what we got is what I got is what I got, you got is what you got. But no, 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 no. That's not the way that will go. Hi, kitty. Mm. Oh, it's an orange cat. What is he doing? Uh, well, I mean, I feel like that's one of the first conversations you have with somebody. When you say, hi, hi, what do you do? I mean, that's what I do. I mean, so I mean, if you telling me you won't do nothing, then why we ain't we talk? Because what we gonna even talk about while we eating? I'm talking about my job and things I'm doing. What you just looking into space. So no. Well, Kitty's hyperallergenic. So if he's allergic to my cat, he's lying. He's hyperallergenic. He does not shed and he does not have the hairballs and do the weird cat stuff. So he's hyperallergenic. So that's no problem with me. I mean, I don't know attitude. That's just how I talk. I'm direct. I'm direct. I'm saying what it is. I don't play about my kitty cat. No, I don't know what a Scottish fold is. About her cat being hyperallergenic. He really is hyperallergenic. I don't know about everybody else's cat, but my cat really is hyperallergenic. Oh well, it's the dog food because he eats the dog food. He just doesn't shed. He just is just one of those cats. He's sweet. He is. T'Challa, Wakanda forever and ever and ever. Yeah, that's what it is. It saves your life. Being honest, and direct and stuff. It saves your life. It does. You got to be able to be honest with shit. Whatever. I have a lot of them that mean a lot of different things. Mm, let's not talk about what my cat does with the kitchen counter. Yeah, go look at the music videos, Rio. Well, the butterflies, I got these in separate parts. So this, I just really thought it was cool and I wanted it. The butterflies, I thought they were cool and I wanted it. But as I got older, specifically moved here to Austin and then started my music and just started to just kind of feel like I'm finally doing like what I want to do in life. Um, I started to feel like I was a butterfly and like I was able to fly different places and do different things. And just the world is at my fingertips. And I started to feel like a lot of people around me were like on the floor like ants. Like I'm saying these things and dreaming huge and dreaming big. And I'm just I see how easy it is to do different things. And I started to feel like the people around me like couldn't do that because they couldn't fly. They couldn't go up to a bird's eye view and see the things that I see. They're still on the floor not seeing over here. You can do it like this and it's so much easier. And so I feel like a lot of times, especially now, I kind of identify as a butterfly. Um, because I kind of feel like I've gotten this bird's eye view, and there's gonna be so much other stuff I have to learn, but this bird's eye view of like different things. Um, and it was something I feel like for a little period I had to constantly remind myself that not everybody can fly because not everyone um has had the opportunity to give their mind time to expand in that way and put themselves first. Not everyone puts their self and their dreams first too. That's a whole other thing. When you finally say forget everyone, I'm put myself first. What makes me happy is what I'm gonna do, and that's okay. A lot of people feel guilty. It's okay to put yourself first and do what makes you happy. When you finally do it, the thing that you've been wanting to do, the thing that makes you happy, your life starts to change. Not just because you're always doing what you want to do, but because you start growing into yourself and your mind starts taking off. Like once you finally start doing what you want to do with your life and you don't let anything or what anyone says affect it, your mind expands a lot. So the butterflies are just like I was saying, it's just kind of like I feel like I'm flying around like a butterfly. I can't sing, I rap. Good morning, Baltimore. Dun, 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 dun. I was hip, yeah, I was hip, mama. Yes. Go look at the music videos, Rio. Done with the talking, coming back. Last thing, Kozak. Go look at the music videos and come back. Mm. It's vanilla Coke. I love vanilla Coke. I love vanilla Coke with a lot of ice. Look how much ice. That's my favorite thing to drink. So vanilla Coke. Where's my kitty? Kitty. Well, it's not in there. It's not here. I now have 6 cases of Oss water. Motor City. Kitty. I do love my animals, guys. I do act a fool over my animals. I think I've had a little moment behind every single one of them at some point. LOL. I'm gonna be just a wild mama. Like when it is time for me to really have kids, if like the judge of me and how I am with my animals is any judge of me being a parent. LOL. That's gonna be a time. I know it's funny when people say that, but it's real. It's real. It's real. Cause they are. Cause they are. You must don't have any animals. You must not have any animals to see how, and a lot of times people don't think that because they don't have any animals, to see how dynamic animals' personalities really are. Animals have huge personalities, especially if you get them, when they're tiny, tiny puppies and they grow into their person. They have huge personalities and they're very clever. They're very, very clever. Whiskey, my 6 pound dog, she is me at 18. I got her when I was 18. She is exactly identical to the person I was at 18. Loud. I'm still very loud, but loud, has to say something at every given time, even if it's not necessary. Very, very petty. She's me. Well, I'm glad it's not the 1600s. Glad it's not the 1600s. And the animals have huge personalities. Like all three of my poochies have different personalities. All three of them. Whiskey, I got her first. She's very loud and dominant until she gets her feelings hurt. Then she's very, very babyish. And yeah. Kitty, I got him next. He's very self-sufficient and he does what he wants, but he loves really hard. Um, he loves affection. He loves to lick. He loves to lay with you. He just loves people. If they have good energy, he loves you. And then Nelson, he just is like a mommy's boy. He just really likes to be under me. He thinks he's 5 pounds. He does not think that he's 60, 70 pounds. um but he knows he's the biggest, even though he thinks he does know he's the biggest and the protector in the house, because if he hears anything, if he feels threatened, he's the first one to be standing tall and barking and acting away. So they all have their own personalities. They really, really do. That's what was that for? That didn't matter. This phone's on 1%. Y'all go look at my videos from the rodeo yesterday. Rodeo. Dee, 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 dee. Elegy. You talking about Tom? Oh, you talking about Tom and Sherry? Yes. Well, there is some on Instagram, but then I post some shorts here. Oh, we getting a lot. Subscribers. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. You can jump, kitty. Jump, jump, kitty. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Look at my fan. I love a good fan. Good morning. Well, fun fact, I ended up not participating. I went to Judge Chicken. We ended up not doing it. We ended up leaving. So this is what happened. So the thing was 1 to 3. We were told to get there early. We got there. We were supposed to head there at 11:30 to get there at 12, but we ended up getting there at 12:30. We're sitting waiting to we're just sitting in an undercover part while it's raining and windy outside from 12:30 to 2 o'clock. We didn't even start judging at 2 o'clock, and it was supposed to be 1 to 3. There was 173 entries of chicken we were supposed to try. It's 2 o'clock. We're not even in there eating yet, right? We're all hungry. And not only are we all hungry, I found out an hour after we're just sitting out there because we walked around a little bit and then we were sitting to wait by 1 because we're thinking we're supposed to go in at 1. While we were walking around, I saw people with crawfish buckets. And I was like, hey, where'd you get that? Like, where'd you get that? And they told me it was up there. And I was like, well, how much was it? They told me it was free. So it's getting to be 2 o'clock, and I'm just like, I'm trying to go see what this free crawfish is. I'm like, we supposed to start at 1. It's 2 o'clock. Where's the I'm trying to see what crawfish. So at 2 o'clock, we went and we got free crawfish, and then we got free nachos, like barbecue nachos as well. But they gave me a judging thing. I'll show y'all my judging thing that they gave me. I got the judging thing. So we tried. It just they weren't organized, and I'm assuming it was taking forever because it was raining, it was windy, and it was messing with their cooking time. Is what I'm assuming. Like the people who were the entries who were cooking the different food, I think it was messing with the cooking time. So I'm assuming that's why it was taking so long. But I'm like, it's cold, it's windy, it's raining. Well, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too cold, but it's raining, it's windy. No, no, I'm hungry. There's free crawfish. I'm sitting here. No, it just was a no for me. Um, there was brisket on it and sausage. Probably wherever the hot guys reside, Burke. Where the money reside, where the money reside. Wherever the hottest guys are at the rodeo is where I want to participate in. Your detox. Kitty. No. Bro, what are you talking about? I'm about to rap. I rap. Did you look at the music videos? Did you look at them? I have a tool. Did you look at the music video? You're talking about I'm about to rap. I already do. Mm-mm-mm. Oh my God. Y'all need to be worried about this your body. Be worried about mine. Be worried about just yours. Bro, go look at the music videos and come back, Bert. What are you talking about? Where the money reside, where the money reside. What are you what who is saying what? Honestly, we just need to chill. We just need to chill. hormone training. Stay positive, everyone. LOL. This is like the best tool ever for your nails, and I just figured out what it is. Basically, it gets like the dead skin off, like the edges of your nail corners. But you can go crazy with it, so I try not to go too crazy with it. But you can. See this? I just went crazy. I go crazy. Ooh. See, this is, this was like a really dead skin part. Ugh. Yes, the cuticle mover. Yes, yes, we can. Disagree with what? What's going on here? Her mom let her get that tattoo. I mean, it's my body. I mean, like, I don't come from like a weirdo cult. What are you talking about? Your mom made her get that. She's like, what? Well, if you did, now listen to the music, cozy gang, cozy gang. I actually was the only one that went with her. It was just me and her when she got that tattoo. It was just me and my mommy when she got her tattoo. I was like 10, I guess, at the time. We would always go to tattoo shops too. Like I remember doing that, like when we lived in like New Mexico. We would go to different tattoo shops just so you could look. Thanks, Billy. Billy, 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 can't you see? No, I'm just chilling here. Kitty's chilling there. Hey. She is. And you know what? And she told me this tea, and I'm going to spill her tea. She told it to me, and I don't know why she never told me this before in my songwriting journey. She used to write and record music. And I don't think she would call it that, but that's what she was doing. She get told me sir she had two tape players, two recording tape players, and she would use one would be the ad libs. This was high school. I'm assuming it was high school musical. Um, this is like in the 80s. One would be the ad libs, one would be the actual music. So it's like she was doing the very thing that I'm doing. It's just I don't think she thought that that was what she was doing, or trying to be a star from it. But she was doing the very thing that I'm doing now, just not thinking that that's what she was doing. What? Isn't that funny how life works out that way? I'm saying, y'all. I was trying to say, you gotta be careful with that cuticle thing. Cause sometimes like you'll have like a actual like a hang, like a little piece that's like way deep in your skin that's hanging off, and you'll just get too deep. Ooh. BM telling you about it. Ooh. Ooh. No, I don't know how to dance. Will I do a 1-2 if I have to do a 1-2? Yes, I will do a 1-2 if I have to do a 1-2. 1-2. Bye, mommy. I'll call you later, mommy. Oh, is it really? Dawn Roberts. Rodeo. Oh, not another day at the bathroom office. LOL. Not the bathroom office. You're funny. Pretty much because, like, why would you get her tattoo on you? This is weird. Yo, this guy just popped up on my For You page on Instagram. Just my page on Instagram. And his whole thing on Instagram is acting like he's in a relationship with Cardi B. So he does like AI pictures and videos of like him and Cardi B, like they're in the same thing. Like that's his whole thing on social media. That is weird. Like your whole status is acting like you're in a relationship with Cardi B. That is weird. That is weird. Like he like that is this is weird. Bro, people are weird. Like he really is. Like his whole page is just random pictures AI'd with him and Cardi. Thank you for the gift. That shit's weird. Literally. Like, cause what in the world? People are just weird. People are weird, guys. Weird. Anyway, guys, comment, subscribe, all the things. Follow on Instagram. The Sherelle Nicole is the Instagram. People are weird, guys. That's all I'm gonna say. People are weird. I mean, if he's not doing, I mean, she may not even know about the page. Like, it's like she's not getting like hundreds and hundreds of comments. He's getting like 20, 30 comments and stuff. I mean, she may not even know. Like, she's such a big star. She probably don't even know. Like, it's just weird that someone really has a whole page where, and it's their social media account where all they're doing is posting AI photos looking like, and this is a grown man. This is not like a teenager or like a fan page for like like a for someone. This is literally someone just like taking photos of her and AIing themselves there and have pictures of them kissing. Like that's weird. Like being a fan of someone is one thing, but doing a whole bunch of AI stuff behind someone is that's crazy. I think that he's thinking that he can get a viral post maybe and people double look at his stuff like what the crap. I think if he's smart, if he has a brain, that's what he's thinking. And he may just be dumb and may just think people are thinking he's a secret relationship. Who knows? We do. We really do. We really do need to get a hold of the AI stuff. I mean, I know they're trying to put some stuff in place, but We really do because people take advantage of stuff so easily. People do. In the next 5 minutes, guys, I think I'm gonna get off. I'll be at 100 minutes in 5 minutes. Um, and we got a lot of subscribers today. We got a lot of subscribers. We got a lot of subscribers. Road to 7K, then 10K. Instagram is road to 10K as well. We're under 400 from 10K on Instagram. No, I haven't heard about that project. So y'all go follow on Instagram. Y'all go listen to the music. I'm working on something. No time frame on it though, but I am working on something. I am. Well, yes, definitely road to 100K, but celebrating the little wins, the little victories are important too, because it shows growth. It does, And sometimes it's like when you're in this arena, especially now doing stuff with social media, it's just like it's never good enough. It's never, there's always somebody better, there's always someone bigger, there's always something else. And so taking the time to just celebrate the little victories is important. Because you can just get whirlwind and caught up in just trying to reach a goal so big that when you do things that aren't that big huge goal but they're still victories, you can completely step over them and miss them. And that's something that I don't want to do. I don't want to miss the little victories. I don't want to miss the growth because I have come a very 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 long way, um since, especially when I was in Louisiana. And so I just want to remember the small things, the little victories are important. They're important. Very important. Every heart does have a choice. Does anybody have a heart? I need to go to HEB. Kenny, you want to say bye to the people? He's like, no, I could care less. Good morning, Jesse. I thought Florida was the crocodile state. Not Louisiana. It's Florida. But I mean, there's crocodiles done in Louisiana, the whole South. But you think of crocodiles, I really think of Florida before I think of Louisiana. Did he say bye to the people? It's time to say bye to the people, my little kitty. Oh, okay. Well, if you think of Louisiana word, I think of Florida. I mean, duh. Like, I mean, I'm from Louisiana, so like, duh, there's crocodiles in Louisiana. But like, I think maybe it's just because of Dochi. Dochi got me thinking of Florida crocodile, or I guess alligator. And then Dochi, I don't know what's up with Dochi, but she not. She finna mess it up for herself. I think she kind of be always saying the wrong things. Like she be just saying the wrong things, and I hope she doesn't mess up like this time for her. Like her she kind of put her foot in her mouth with some things that she said, which I don't, I know what she meant, but as a whole, she's kind of been putting her foot in her mouth with some things that she's been saying. But, everybody has their time. Everybody has their time. Anyway, guys, it's been 100 minutes. I'm getting off. Y'all have an amazing Sunday. I'll be posting reels throughout the day. Make sure y'all are following on Instagram. Make sure y'all go listen to the music if you've not listened to the music. Go stream the Lovely Bones mixtape. And y'all have an amazing, amazing Sunday. Peace, love, and hair grease.